bit laggy. Apparently people have been having trouble with the new 1.0 patch next to big bases, so with the game crashing and things. I guess it probably takes a while to load in, so I should probably just hang around here just for a mo. Ooh. What did I just drop my hammer, my axe. Okay, here she is. Let's see what she's got in the boot. She has got some water and some gasoline. Excellent. Let's get in. Let's park this little beauty here. Right, so the plan tonight is, if we can... What the hell was that? What are you doing to my lovely Ada? Did nothing to you, it's only a car. Oh, I'm smashing up my car. Oh dear. Never sort of hit zombies near your car. It's never a good idea. Oh yeah, so the idea is to head north, and maybe, just maybe, we can make it to the mountain where the ski resort is. So let's close this up. Let's put the lock back on so we don't lose it. Try to remember how. That's a bit easier now, isn't it? I didn't see how much fuel we've got and stuff like that, did I? How much? And we've got plenty in the boot. So we've got half a tin of... So that's enough fuel to get up there. Let's open up the... See if she needs any water in the radiator. No, looks like it's full, which is good. So let's put that back in the boot. There we go. Now the only thing is, I've got plenty of water. I've got a water bottle, I've got a canteen of water. But I could probably do with a little bit of food to take with me. So let's kind of quickly go in the base. Is that new? Not sure. Right. Let's go and find some food. What have we got here? Got some drinkies. Let's take a drinky poo. In fact, let's take some bandages as well. You never know, we're going to need some bandages, do you? Let's make them a quick. There we go. So as far as weaponry go, I'm just going with the Mosin. The good old Mosin hunting rifle. What have we got in here? Oh, there's just weapons in here. Anything in here? What have we got in these wonderful boxes provided by Moxie? Oh, right, let's have some... Oh, right, this will do. If we have a quick snack now... Nice bit of wolf steak. In fact, we should be eating this over here so we can overlook the beautiful lake where our base is. Look at that. What a nice view. One of the nicer views on Chernarus, I think. So let's eat that one. Let's eat another one. Nice, 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 nice. So we've got a full tummy. In fact, if we have something to drink, we're probably not going to have to worry about eating or drinking for the rest of the evening, because we have got an awful lot of driving to do. So let's just check. Alright, okay, let's get rid of that boonie hat. We do not need to be carrying a boonie hat around. We want to be travelling light. What else have we got? So we've got... Just move this up. Move that up. Move that up. Oop. We definitely don't need a spade. Right, so our backpack is empty, so in case we come across any goodies. So I think we're good to go, peeps. We're good to start our adventure. Now, I call this adventure. It's not really going to be much of an adventure, because we're going to be taking the Ada and we're going to be driving up the railway line. You may remember when we sort of came back this way the other day. Now, from looking at the I Survive map, what we can do is if we pick up the railway line that heads north, we should then be able to reasonably quickly make our way up to where the ski resort is. So let's go. There's going to be lots of zoomed in first person driving, which I know is a bit boring, but we might do a little bit of looting on the way just to see if we can find some of the new items that should have spawned in for update 1.08. I mean, it's good that all the cars are there, because one of the things they said is cars would be more stable. Also, ooh, is that new? This gate. Oh, he didn't like that, did he? Now, are these the new car models for the Rex? This gate isn't normally there. That's new, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's new, that gate. Am I going mad? Okay. Right, off we go again. Now, we did very well over the last few days when we were driving the Ada around. We covered an awful lot of ground on Chernarus, so I was very pleased with that. We had a few sphincter tightening moments when we had a few glitches, but I stayed away from most of the big cities, and kept my speed sort of to this sort of speed, sort of 40 to 50 kilometers an hour max. So maybe if we do the same. Now the only catch is that we've got to head south quite a bit to pick up a place where we can probably pick up the railway. Tell you what, let's just get out a bit, just see if... Doesn't like getting out of the car, does he? No, see, an Ada hasn't spawned down there again. We may have an issue with the private servers where they're not where the Adas only spawn in once, maybe. Unless, of course, they've changed some of the locations where the Adas spawn in. That would be very, very different indeed. I'm sure they're new. They're the new high-res Rex, aren't they? No helicopter crash. There's my fishing tent. Hey! Oh, I was going to bring a tent, wasn't I? Damn. Oh well, too late now. If I thought ahead a little bit, I would have brought a spare radiator as well, but what the hey. See, the railway is just up here on my left. Maybe we can just drop. The Ada's not very good with steep hills. I don't think it'll make it. No, I'm not even going to try. I'm not even going to try. We're going to wait till we're on a level bit with the Ada. Like here. This is looking promising. Yeah, this is good. There we go. Right, this is just what we wanted. Right, cool. So now we follow this. Just knock her into neutral. We follow this all the way until it intersects with a road. Okay. Right, in fact, before we start, I'm gonna have a quick sup of my coffee, because this is going to be a long drive. Right. Here we go. The catch is we can't really get into second gear. But there isn't on the western side of the map. There isn't really a road that heads north-south in a way that this railway does. I suppose we could try and get into second gear, but I don't think it likes it. No, you need the torque of first. Hope everybody's good evening, April Oconito. Hope everybody's having a good week. This is midway, isn't it? We're almost there to the weekend. This has been an action-packed day in terms of video game content, though. We had 1.8 for DayZ coming down today, so I've been manically updating XML files for the private server. And also we've had Call of Duty update dropped yesterday as well, so we've been doing content for that. Ooh, we got a few glitches, haven't we? Woo! She feels very floaty. Like we're not quite on the map properly. You've watched at least 2 vids already. Good for you, brilliant. Thank you very much. So what we're doing here is we're just heading north. I want to head to the ski resort. I wonder if you can drive to the top of the ski resort in the Ada. That would be interesting. I mean, it's good at going up hills that have got tarmac on them. It's not so good at going up green hills. But I don't know. We can give it a go, can't we? If we get there in one piece. Avoid smashing the radiator up. I wonder if I'm better driving along this side. Try not to go too fast because I don't want it to glitch, hit a tree, and then our car will be knackered. So although we're only doing like 25 kilometers an hour, we are travelling considerably faster than we would be if we were on foot. In fact, there's a bit of a drop to our left, so I'm just going to put her up on the tracks again. We're doing alright, we're cruising along at about 25. And there is a road actually to our left, but it's up and down off-road, and it's not very fast at all because it winds up and down the hills. This is, although we are going pretty slow, it's probably faster than that. So tonight is mainly a fact-finding mission, just to check that the new bit of the map is there. And then maybe finding some of the new stuff. So the new stuff that should be spawning in should be the sporter rifle and the frying pan. If we find them, that would be good. DJ Heartless needs some help. He sent me a message. No worries, dude. When I get a chance, I'll take a look. And we're also checking for things like our zombies spawn. Well, yeah, we've already had zombies spawning in, so we know that's good. Do weapons spawn in with mags? Does stuff spawn in undamaged? The brakes are meant to be a little bit softer than now. The usual sort of stuff, because I had to update the custom XMLs to 1.08, which isn't too bad on most of the files, but the types.xml file is about 3,500 lines long. And literally I had to go through it line by line, just checking, comparing it with another file. I used the tool that helped me, and then added in the stuff from the old modded files to the new one, so that we would get the new stuff as well. Also added in some other stuff that I hadn't bothered putting in the modded files as well. So on the private server we should now have pens that don't work, but we'll have them. And coloured variants of axes as well. April says, I just haven't gotten anything to spawn into Livonia like I want. Yeah, well, as I was doing the files today, the XML files, I seriously was thinking, I don't really want to ever do this again. It is so laborious going through those files, making sure everything's in the right place, and making sure you haven't made a syntax error, you know, by copying and pasting something. It really is laborious, and it kind of makes the strong argument for vanilla DayZ. You know, you think, does it really make that much difference? A lot of the mods we do they really make that much difference? There's probably a core of, you know, the old 80-20 rule. There's probably 20% of your mods that make a big difference to your servers, you know, and maybe you should just stick with those. You know, do you really need to mod the amount of food that's on the server? Don't think so. The total number of weapons, maybe, I don't know. Okay, let's take it easy as we clunk over here. In fact, we should just have a quick look round here, because this is quite a pretty gorge, this. It's very nice. Where does the river go? Yeah, it goes up there. Very nice. Plus I was watching a bit of Running Man Z's stream, and he was saying, you know, how he prefers servers that are pretty much vanilla. You know, he doesn't like ones that are modded too much. Because with the PC private servers that we have, I've got to try and reinstall the DayZ expansion mod, and that was painful. It really was. Then you've got to test it to see what it works. And one of the problems with the XML files that I created today is that, you know, the test is on the live server. We haven't been able to put them on a test server a few weeks. April says, yeah, it's painful for sure. Some are really long files. Yeah, the types one is the killer. That's the killer. But you could argue it's the most important one. And once you've done it, you know, we're probably not going to have a DayZ update for another 6 months, are we? So. Ooh, bit of a big glitch. Just run along the side for a bit. Castle up ahead. Very picturesque. If you're wondering why I'm driving like this, the common accepted practice is if you drive in first person zoomed in, you're less likely to get the big glitches where you lose control of the vehicle for long periods. I was on Chris and Steph's Livonia custom server, and I think it's Chris, and Chris was driving across Livonia incredibly fast, and he didn't have any trouble. DJ Heartless says, types is ridiculous for sure. It is indeed. April says, you do a great job. I am so grateful. Oh, no worries. Thank you very much. It's good to help. That's why I do it. Well, I do it because I enjoy doing it, and I believe in, you know, sharing this stuff with everybody, because I know how difficult it is. Because it always amazes me how little Bohemia Interactive share. Ooh. I think we're about to go airborne. Calm down. You are on the ground. Let's yeah. I think we've kind of taken off a little bit. Yes, that rear wheel is definitely floating. On the front wheel too. Yeah, our rear wheel is still floating. Damn. Woo, woo, woo. Feels like Mud Runner. Hey, there we go. We're back on that. You could argue that kind of spoils the immersion a little bit. Oop. You do a great job, thank you. However, you spell that grateful. No worries. Pablo says hi. Hi, Pablo. April says hi, Pablo. Oh, wait a minute. Woo. What's going on? We're stuck. That's it. Right, okay. Come on, DayZ. Come on. I'm just trying to drive a vehicle on a train track in the middle of a zombie apocalypse. How difficult should this be? Looks like we've got all four wheels on the ground again. Go, round we go. Slowly but surely. Be nice to see a little bit of open ground in front of us soon. Although, I've got a feeling I know where we are. Maybe. Oh, maybe not. No. Sometimes these fields all look the same. I thought we were near a military, little military tented area. We could go and check the spawn state of some weapons. Oh, there's my lovely white Ada. Don't play on the train tracks, peeps. Very, very dangerous. See how beautiful this game is. Stunning. Off we go again. Pablo says, Cuidado eso hoale oso. Sorry mate, I don't speak Spanish or Portuguese. Apologies. And then I'd like to thank everybody for coming along for the stream tonight. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I always feel like a proper YouTuber when I say that. And hit that like button. Oh dear. Will I ever be a proper YouTuber? I doubt it. I doubt it, but we can play the game, can't we? Building site off to our right. Whoa! Almost totaled the Ada. So if you're new to the channel and you haven't watched it before and you're wondering how come you've got a fully built Ada Rob, the reason is that I run some private servers for Xbox, PlayStation and PC. For Xbox we have Chernarus and the Livonia maps, and for Xbox and PlayStation we have the almost clunked it again. For Xbox and PlayStation we have Livonia and Chernarus, and PC we have Chernarus. And they're all PvE servers, player versus environment. And so I mod them. Well, I mod the Chernarus servers so that we have more, at the moment, a lot more building materials in the back of Adas. That's the idea. And then we have a little bit more food, more things like more compasses, all the custom weapons. You know, all the goodies that you would normally find, plus some secret stuff. And people pay sort of $2 a month on Patreon or £5 a month on YouTube Gaming to take part. And what we found is that because we have that little small charge, and you've got to be over 18, you've got to come and join the Discord, and to join the Discord you need to have a registered phone number. All of these things mean that we don't have that many trolls join. You know, they've got to go to a lot of effort if they want to think, oh no, I want to go and kill someone. Because on our servers it's no killing, PvE only, and no base raiding as well. So the idea is that you can build bases to your heart's content. So if you fancy joining, if you go to any of my DayZ videos, previous ones, you should see a link to the Discord. And again, you've got to be over 18. You've got to have a registered phone number on your Discord, and then you can. It gives you the links to the Patreon to come and join if you fancy it. April says lol, and yeah, but you sound so proper. That works. All right, okay, thank you. Right, okay, so we need to be a little bit careful now. We're moving into a town area, and that means we're probably going to get a few glitches. Does the Ada fit? I'm going to go around the outside of this platform. Oh, wait a minute, are we... No, we can't be where... Okay, so that's... I can't quite see the name on that. We've got the same jackets on these zombies. What's going on? I've got an apple. Thank you. Is that Bellotto? Vavilovo. I think we've come a lot further than I thought we would. BABN. Right, yeah, cool. We're exactly where we need to be. Right. Right. So let's get back in the car so we don't get too wet. Oh, that was good. That was a lot quicker than I thought it would be. Okay, so what we need to do now to get to the ski resort. It's interesting, you see. I don't know if there is a direct... There's got to be a direct road to the ski resort, isn't there? There's a direct road to the bottom of the ski resort. And I guess we could see if we can drive up, can't we? Okay, so we go up this road, we turn left, and then we turn right. And then we turn right. So we go up this road, turn left. So we go up this road, so we take the next left, and then we take the next right. About third gear peeps. Hey, we are cooking on gas now. 36 kilometers an hour. Who needs Gran Turismo? So we're looking for... I think we'll probably speed up if we go down to second. Ooh, the lightning's coming down. So we're looking for quite a sharp right turn. I think this is it here. Yeah, this would be it. Right, and then we're after the next right. Shouldn't be too far. There should be a fork in the road. Okay, there's the fork in the road. Woo, slow down. Oh, I'll tell you what, there is a little shop here. That was terrible parking. In the white line? Yep. Okay. Let's have a look in the shop. Or is it a clinic? This is a clinic, isn't it? Not a shop. Let's have a look round. Let's see what's spawned in. Okay, so they're worn. Interesting. So what I'm looking for is I don't want people. I don't want stuff. Should now the problem. What happens is when the server updated to 1.08, I had to ask it to do a kind of a soft reset to reset all the files, but all the time that the actual game was still running. So there's probably quite a few things that spawned in between. The files being reset and then me applying the new files that are spawned in that's still in the environment. So stuff that is, there's an epipherid. So the things that we're finding that are worn could well be because but I tell you what, I might actually take one of them. I might use one of those one day. So DayZ, somebody says still lagging. Yeah, you've got to drive slowly. It's a shame that it's raining so hard. So here we have, with a bit of luck, this should be the new ski resort. Well, the bottom of it. Yep, absolutely. Now the question is, can we drive to the top? There's only one way we're going to find out. I don't know. This hill's a bit steep for the Ada. We're kind of doing slower than walking pace at the moment. Well, I don't know, we are moving though. Headlamps on. It's going to be a bit of an exciting ride down. Looks like it's getting pretty steep. Come on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's pretty steep up there. Okay. Okay. Let's have a quick look at the map. It just depends on whether the ski runs maybe aren't quite as steep. So there's a ski run to our left. Oh, I don't know, mate. This looks pretty steep to me. Come on. Ooh. See if it would reverse up the hill faster. Obviously not. Oh, I've slid it round again. Bugger. Come on, baby. No, 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 no. Ah, damn, this isn't working, is it? Right, let's just have a quick look. So this is really steep, this bit, and the aid is just not going to come up it, is it? Damn. How about if we go through these trees? So there is a track to our right. Where does this track go, though? Downhill. Oh no, then it cuts uphill. Okay, let's take the track. Let's hope. Let's do a bit of off-roading. Let's off-road! Let me catch up with the chat, so I've been very rude. DayZ says, mate, when you buy Nitrado server and buy RAM as well on server, do you get less? No, nothing. I don't think RAM is for the Nitrado servers. For DayZ, I think it's for Minecraft. Dan Hammond says, your vids have been a massive help to me in my new server. Thank you. Pleasure. Glad to help, sir. I'm just having a bit of trouble trying to get this damn Ada up this bloody hill. Okay. Right, let's see where this leads. Because there's got to be a way of getting vehicles to the top of the ski resort. Otherwise, how do they get the trucks in there to build it? Now I know that's an in real life thing in this. Ooh. But hey, DayZ is real, isn't it? Why is there an IV starter kit in a shed in the middle of nowhere? Some hiking boots though. How are my shoes doing? badly damaged. I think we'll have the hiking boots then. Thank you very much, sir. So, has this path sent me on a wild goose chase? Are there any other paths? See, this is a way too steep for the Ada. Okay, so what we're going to have to do in order to complete our mission. Blitz Capone says blaze one up in a truck. Yeah, we haven't got one though, mate. Let's hide the Ada. Can we hide it in there? Okay, so they won't go in there. We'll go in here though. Ooh, that was a bit of a nasty bump. Okay. I did like the sound of that crunch when we got out. Oh, hood pristine. What is going on with this menu? Why can't I open up? Why can't I look at the individual bits of the engine? It's not letting me, is it? Body, chassis, Ada. Okay. Our axe is still pristine. Okay, well, you've got us here. You couldn't quite get us to the top of the mountain, but we'll leave you in here. Right, there we go. Let's see if we get to the top of this mountain. I'm sure the wildlife would appreciate my gesture. Yes, you're probably right. Oh, look at this. Look how beautiful this is. We'll follow the god rays to the top of the mountain. Feels like an almost religious experience. Ooh, there's a... Oh, I thought I saw a mushroom. I'm a bit of a connoisseur of DayZ mushrooms. Alright, so there is a track. But it's here. Yeah. Something to explore another day. So before the sun sets, let's get to the top of the mountain. Ooh, zombies. Lots of zombies. I was so excited about getting up here. I forgot about the threat of the undead. Grandma ducked. In fact, we need to... My coat is looking in a bit of a sad way, isn't it? So there we go. The top of the mountain. Unfortunately, we didn't bring in our dry slope skiing boots, so we can't go skiing, but we can pretend. You kids have ruined my jacket. Okay, there's more of them. It's another grandma zombie. What? Wow. This place must have been amazing before the zombie apocalypse. A good run down to the bottom. So, there we go everybody. We made it. We made it from our base down on the west of Chernarus to the new ski resort in the northwest. Bit of a boring drive. Hey, there it is. There is the ski resort. There we are. That's where we are, right up the top. And we tried to drive up that mountain there. But I guess we ended up somewhere about there. Interesting. But what I will do is I will call it a night for now. I think we've proved that well, we know we've got the new map. We haven't seen any of the... If I can sort out the bloody... That's it. Third person view. We haven't found any of the new items, but I'm sure the chaps and chapesses in the private server will... let's have a quick look at this actually. How has this spawned in? Can't pick it up. My character could well have glitched. .762 by 54. Yes, I will close the door. And in fact, let's have a quick look at the back. What we got out here? Rather nice patio area. Have a nice barbecue. And there you go. There we go. As the sun goes down, I'll wish everybody good night. Thank you very much for coming along for the stream. It has been a pleasure. And of course, I'll see you all again soon. Good night.